Hello fans, I'm Derek and I'll update you on everything happening in Detroit. The Detroit Lions fell short of reaching Super Bowl 59, ending their promising campaign with a heartbreaking divisional round exit against the Washington Commanders. Now, all eyes are on General Manager Brad Holmes and how he plans to navigate the offseason to strengthen the team for another deep playoff push in 2025. Let's check out all the details from the last few hours, which can excite all fans. First of all, I wanted to take a moment to ask for your help. If you like our videos, please consider giving us a like. It's a fantastic way to support us and keep our content going. Thank you for your support. With approximately $58 million in cap space, the Lions have room to make key moves. However, cutting underperforming or expensive players will be essential to maximizing their financial flexibility. Let's check out an in-depth analysis. 3 Lions who must be cut this offseason. Za'Darius Smith, acquired from the Cleveland Browns before the 2024 NFL trade deadline. Za'Darius Smith was expected to elevate the Lions' pass rush. While he managed 4 sacks in 8 games, his overall performance left much to be desired. Smith struggled in the playoffs, posting some of the worst Pro Football Focus (PFF) grades among Detroit defenders. His 24.8 tackling grade, 27.9 run defense grade, and 39.8 overall defensive rating highlighted his postseason struggles. The veteran carries a $4 million cap hit in 2025, which isn't massive, but the Lions would need to pay him nearly $9 million in bonuses next month. Given his age, 33, and declining impact, cutting Smith would free up $4 million in cap space, allowing the team to invest in a younger, more consistent edge rusher. Jalen Reeves-Maybin, a fan favorite following his Pro Bowl and All-Pro season in 2023, Jalen Reeves-Maybin was expected to play a crucial role in Detroit's defense and special teams. Unfortunately, injuries derailed his 2024 season, limiting him to just 10 games. Reeves-Maybin finished with only 10 solo tackles while missing 17.6% of his attempted tackles. His PFF grades plummeted, particularly in pass rushing, 48.4, run defense, 46.4, and tackling 42.7. With his 30th birthday approaching, there's concern about whether he can return to form. Cutting him would open up $2 million in cap space, which the Lions could allocate toward a more reliable defensive contributor. Kalif Raymond, despite being one of the league's best punt returners, leading the NFL with 413 return yards in 2024, Kalif Raymond struggled as a receiver. The veteran wideout managed only 17 receptions for 215 yards and 2 touchdowns, marking his lowest production since joining the Lions. While his returnability is valuable, Detroit might seek a more versatile WR who can contribute more in the passing game. Cutting Raymond before June 1st would save $3.2 million, while a post-June 1 release would free up $4.8 million. Given the team's financial situation, the Lions could make a move to optimize their roster. Lions draft plans. Could they replace Za'Darius Smith with a 17-sack college star? With pass rushing help a clear priority, CBS Sports' Chris Trapasso predicts the Lions will target Marshall edge rusher Mike Green with their number 28 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. Green was a dominant force in college football, recording 17 sacks in 2024, the highest in the FBS. While he still needs to add weight and power, experts praise his elite burst and edge-bending ability, making him an intriguing first-round talent. The Draft Network's Ryan Fowler believes Green is a day 2 talent, but his production and athleticism could push him into the first round. Regardless, the Lions need a long-term solution opposite Aiden Hutchinson, and Green fits the mold of a high-upside developmental prospect who could contribute immediately while learning from Detroit's veteran pass rushers. If Smith is cut, Green could be his natural replacement, solidifying the edge alongside Hutchinson and giving Detroit a dynamic pass-rushing duo for years to come. Another fact has left many Detroit fans excited. Lions fans have long admired Max Crosby, not just for his dominance on the defensive line, but also because of his deep Michigan roots. Could the Lions land their hometown star? Born and raised in Lapeer and having played college football at Eastern Michigan University, Crosby has always been seen as a dream acquisition for the Lions. While there has been no official move to bring him to Detroit, a recent cryptic social media post has reignited speculation and hope among fans that a trade could be in the works. The Las Vegas Raiders have faced their share of struggles in recent years, and despite Crosby's consistent standout performances, the team has yet to solidify itself as a contender. With a new head coach, Pete Carroll, taking over, the organization is expected to undergo significant changes, which could lead to major roster shifts. On January 28, 2024, Crosby posted a cryptic message on X, formerly Twitter. Undisputed. They will wish they treated you better when times were tough. The fake always expose themselves. Limitless, This vague but pointed message immediately caught the attention of Lions fans, who flooded his post with comments urging him to come home to Michigan. Some of the reactions included, "Come home, bro, Lion." Imagine Crosby and Hutchinson on the same line. While Crosby's post does not explicitly suggest a trade request, it does hint at some level of frustration, leading many to believe that he could be open to a move away from Las Vegas. Although Detroit fans are eager to see Crosby in a Lions uniform, they aren't the only ones eyeing him. Reports have also linked Crosby to the Green Bay Packers as a potential trade target. Tyler Brook of the 33rd team proposed a trade scenario in which the Raiders would send Crosby to Green Bay in exchange for high-value draft picks. According to the report, the Packers would need to part with a second-round and third-round pick to land Crosby. It would take significant resources to convince the Raiders to give up their franchise player in his prime. However, if Crosby wants to play for a contender before the end of his career, then the Packers would be the perfect landing spot. Tyler Brook, for the Detroit Lions, competing with a division rival like Green Bay for Crosby's services would mean matching or exceeding their trade offer. Given the Lions' strong defensive foundation, adding Crosby to their roster alongside Aiden Hutchinson would instantly elevate their pass rush to an elite level. Beyond his Michigan roots, Crosby has always been vocal about his love for Detroit sports teams. During a recent appearance on NFL Network's Good Morning Football on January 17th, he shared his mixed emotions about watching Detroit teams thrive while he plays elsewhere. "My mom was born and raised in Detroit, my aunts and uncles. I grew up in Michigan, right down the street. It's incredible to see for the city because it's been some long years," Crosby said. He also mentioned that watching teams like the Detroit Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers find success has been bittersweet for him. "The Lions haven't won in a long time, and now you see the Pistons winning, the Red Wings are winning, and I have to watch from a distance. Even the Tigers are back winning. I'm like, damn, now I'm in Vegas. My whole childhood, I was in a tough place." His emotional connection to Detroit sports and its fan base only fuels speculation that he might be open to a homecoming with the Lions. While speculation is fun, making a trade for Max Crosby would require serious maneuvering from the Lions front office. Crosby is currently in the middle of a 4-year, $94 million contract, which includes an average annual salary of $23.5 million. This means the Lions would need to clear cap space or restructure existing contracts to accommodate him. Additionally, the Raiders would have to be willing to part with their star pass rusher. Crosby has been a cornerstone of their defense since being drafted in the 4th round of the 2019 NFL Draft. His 2024 season stats, 45 tackles, 7.5 sacks, 5 passes defended in 12 games, and his 4th consecutive Pro Bowl selection, highlight just how impactful he is on the field. If the Raiders do decide to move him, they would likely demand at least a first-round pick in addition to other draft assets or players. As much as Detroit Lions fans would love to see Max Crosby suiting up in Honolulu blue, the reality remains uncertain. Detroit's front office has been aggressive in recent years, making bold moves to strengthen the roster. If an opportunity arises to add an elite pass rusher like Crosby, expect the Lions to at least explore the possibility. With Max Crosby's cryptic post stirring up speculation, do you think he's hinting at wanting a trade? If so, should the Detroit Lions go all in to bring him home, or would the asking price be too steep? Would pairing Crosby with Aiden Hutchinson make the Lions' defense elite, or should Detroit focus on other roster needs instead? Leave the best answers to so many questions in the comments. This is important. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for our channel. Join our community as a new fan to stay updated with our latest content. Let's strengthen Lions. Catch you later.